Now that we have the foundation in place, we can adapt it to fit the wider needs of the feature that was removed from the iWork apps. To do this, we will duplicate the shortcut we created in the previous step. Right-click over the email pages as PDF shortcut and choose Duplicate. Open the duplicated shortcut and amend the title to Share Pages As, and choose an appropriate icon. We need to let the user make a choice as to the file format they would like to convert the Pages document to before sharing it. To do this, we use a Choose From menu action. Drag it into place just after the Quick Actions block at the start of the flow. Then we need to change the default options and add some more. Click the plus symbol to add additional options. We're going to add 3 here: PDF, Microsoft Word and EPUB. The original feature in Pages also gives the option for plain text, rich text and Pages 09 format, but we'll leave the completion of those sections up to the viewer. Details of the settings for the different export options are available in the dictionary for the iWork apps in the Apple Script Editor. Alternatively, you can download the completed shortcut from our website. When we add the Choose From menu block, it adds additional block sections underneath. These blocks are labelled with the name of the items we added. Any actions we add underneath will be executed when that option is selected. Let's drag the PDF actions underneath the PDF block, as these need to run when the PDF option is selected. We do, however, need to make a few changes. Firstly, we want the name of the original file to be used when the conversion is made, not temp PDF as we have now. To do this, we make a few amendments to the Apple script. Finally, we need to make sure that we pass the name of the file through to the next block so that we know which file to send and delete. In order to store the name of the file so that other blocks can use it, we need to use a variable. There are a handful of static variable options available to us, and we are going to use the set variable action, which allows us to create and assign the contents of a new variable. Drag it into the right place in the flow just after our Apple script block. Change the name of the variable to PDF. It's set by the output of the Apple script, which we can see indicated by the little connecting line. Now that we have the variable in place, we have to tell the getFile action to use it. Clear out where we had our temp PDF name and instead assign it to the variable by right-clicking and choosing the appropriate option. Next, we need to change the email action to a share action, which will give the user more options as to how they wish to send the file, such as by airdrop or message. All that remains is to now duplicate these actions and drag them under the correct block so that the same flow is repeated for each menu option. Once we have done this, we also need to change the variable name to something appropriate and adjust the Apple script to the correct export options for Word and EPUB. Be sure to change the set variable's input to the correct Apple script block, otherwise the following actions won't know what file they're supposed to be dealing with. Now that we have done this, we can test our shortcut out. Select a file and choose the correct option from the Quick Action menu. The observant among us will have noted that we are repeating a lot of steps needlessly. Once we have exported the file, it would be more efficient to pass the result to a variable and then use that variable in one set of share and delete steps. Let's make those changes. First, remove all of the steps bar the Apple script from each of our menu blocks. You may find it helpful to collapse a long block like the Choose From menu action. Right-click over it and choose Collapse. Next, add a set variable action at the end of the flow and name it docname, and fill it with the menu result. Follow it with getFile share, and delete file actions. Configure them as before using our new variable. Let's test it to make sure that it's working properly.